Hi everyone, this is Suzanne from Life Evolution, your health coach, and I'm back with my Facebook Live number 3, so super excited. I'm going to be here every Wednesday around 2:30, 3 o'clock, so would love for you to check me out every week. And every week I'm going to talk about something that's happened with me, something that's near and dear to me that you might be able to relate to, and obviously related to health and wellness. So today, I'm going to talk about being enough. This is something that I hadn't realized that I've actually been struggling with. I thought I was great. I thought I was pretty perfect, actually, in many ways. I've done a lot of work on myself over the last 4 years, lost 70 pounds, gotten healthy, gotten fit, made this my life's mission, my purpose to help all of you. And I realized last week that there are times when I am not enough, or I don't feel like I'm enough. I don't know if many of you can relate to that as well, when you feel like you're not good enough, or you're not pretty enough, or you're not thin enough, or you're not smart enough. I think all of us feel that at some point in our lives, and I thought I would just address it today because it's normal and it's part of being a human being. And I think women, possibly more than men, but maybe not, women struggle with this a lot. One of the things I really believe is that we have to be in partnership with our brain in order to be healthy. And that's scientifically proven. Our brains are an amazing piece of machinery that basically make us who we are, how we think, how we act. And we can change our habit of thinking. And when you change your habit of thinking, you can change your habit of action. And that's really key when you're trying to get healthy. It doesn't matter if you're trying to lose weight, if you want to be more energetic, and in other areas of your life, if you want to excel at your job, if you want to create your own business, like I've done, you can change your habit of action by changing your habit of thinking. And a lot of times we think that we're not enough. I happen to think it's revolutionary that so many of us don't realize that it's so easy to make a shift. So what happened with me was I figured out, in part, that my mother passing away, she died when I was 2.5, and my mother passing away while she was feeding me, and me shaking her on the floor trying to wake her up, I've possibly felt for most of my life without realizing it that she died. She left me. I wasn't enough. I wasn't enough for her to stick around. And I know that that's not true. She had a brain aneurysm. Nobody could have done anything. It was back in the 60s. And I know that that's not true in my logical brain. But what we tell ourselves over and over again becomes fact, right? We are what we think. We are all about what we think. What we think actually happens. And I think many of us have experienced that. I know I certainly have. And I don't think I realized at the time when I started to lose my weight and to get my health back that I was starting to think that I can do this. I was picturing myself, what I looked like when I would be lighter and fitter and healthier and happier. I could see that in my brain. So I trained my brain to want that, for that to become the familiar. So our brain is set up so that it protects us, right? It helps us survive. That's its job. Part of the brain I call the critter brain. That's its job. It helps us survive. So when something unfamiliar comes along, it doesn't like that. So there's all kinds of unfamiliar things that we experience in life. And when we're not talking to our brain and saying, I'm good, I really like this. So if you don't love your job and you're telling yourself every day, oh, I don't want to go to work. Oh, I don't want to do that long drive. Oh, I don't want to deal with my boss. I don't want to deal with my clients. Then our brain believes that that's not what we want to do. So it helps us not do that, not deal, not be present, not deal with the job that we have said is going to hurt us. So if you turn that around to something positive, that, you know what, it might be a tough day today, but I do love what I am able to do for my clients. I do love that I can affect change. I know that I am growing as a person. You turn all of those things around and all of a sudden your brain goes, okay, that's great. And it goes along with you. Now, it's the same when it comes to health, when we talk to ourselves about, oh, my knee hurts, or oh, I don't want to exercise. I hate exercising. That's a big one, right, for a lot of people. I don't like exercising. Well, I never used to. I don't know what happened. Well, now I do. I love exercise now. I can't wait to go to the gym, to go see my trainer, to go for a walk, to get out in nature, to move my body. And when you move your body, it fuels your mind. But I used to tell myself, oh God, I got to go to the gym. Yeah, I know I really need to go to the gym. I got to, burn off some calories, and I've got to do this and I've got to do that at the gym. And I really should go, but I don't want to go, but I'm going to make myself go. Well, your brain goes, you really don't want to go. And what ends up happening 90% of the time? You don't go. Or if you do, you do a very half-hearted workout. And that's because you've told yourself that it's not worth it. And it's so related to knowing that you are good enough, that you're worth it, that you're pretty enough, that you're fit enough, that you're worthy of working out really hard. You're worthy of having a healthy body. You're worthy of having a very vibrant brain. You're worthy of having a mass amount of energy. You're worthy of having a job that you love. You're worthy of having anything in life you want because you are enough. So I now have my screensaver that says I am enough. I've got it all over my house. Different posters, pictures that I've printed, I've handwritten, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. And when you tell yourself that often enough, your brain believes it because it becomes the familiar. And then it's like, okay, yeah, you are enough. It's fine, it's cool, it's okay with that. But you need to talk to yourself and give yourself praise. And we need to do that on a regular basis, and we don't. What do we do when somebody says, oh, you're wearing a beautiful sweater. I really like your sweater. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got it a couple years ago. It's kind of ratty now, and I got it at a secondhand store, but thanks. Well, you just turned that praise around into criticism because our brain doesn't know how to take the praise. Again, we have to tell ourselves, you're worthy of that good sweater. That sweater's beautiful. Thank you. Look, somebody noticed. It's all tied together. Our self-talk is massive, and I'm on a mission to help people understand how to talk to themselves nicer, to be nice to ourselves, to praise ourselves, to honor ourselves, and to know that we are enough for anything and everything that we have in life. We deserve it all. So that's part of my mission as a health coach, that I want to help people understand and do it. Do that, be enough, and know that you are enough. It's actually not that difficult, and I'm so looking forward to hopefully hearing back some of your comments. Please leave some comments below about what you thought of this, and tell me that you're enough. I want to know that you're enough, because you know that you're enough. Tell yourself that. Tell me where you're going to write it. Tell me where you're going to post it in your house, in your car, on your iPhone. Anyways, that's it for me. I am enough. You are enough too. And I would love to help you understand and know and believe that you are enough for anything and everything you deserve in life. I'll be here again next Wednesday. And in the meantime, please, anytime you want to reach out, leave a comment, private message me. I'm here. Thanks, everybody. Take care.